Hello, Market Watcher. I'm David Ravel, and this is Value Sign for Tuesday, August 10. Today, is it time for a raise? What's really behind these labor numbers? Then the latest corporate results, as well as today's economic news. Coming right up. Well, yesterday we received word that there were over 10 million job openings in this country. Employers are currently looking for 10 million workers to fill empty positions. This is by far the greatest number of job openings that we've ever seen, and it's a sure sign that something big is happening in this economy. But is it simply a matter of workers staying at home, waiting for the next stimulus check? That's what the mainstream media would have you believe. But from my perspective, nothing could be further from reality. What's happening right now is nothing less than a major adjustment in the demographics of this country. A demographic shift, if you will, that has been apparent for at least the last 20 or 30 years, and should come as a surprise to absolutely no one. Yet there are many, especially in the aforementioned media, who would have you believe that this is all occurring because of some short-term politics. To fully appreciate how profound this change is in our economy, we have to understand how desperate many employers are currently. Just a few days ago, we saw that one enterprising McDonald's franchisor was offering a $3,000 signing bonus for any new employee. And yesterday it was reported that Jefferies, the Los Angeles-based investment bank, is now offering a $100,000 base salary to all new associates. Not bad. It shows that the power has really shifted to the workers. Businesses are that desperate. Without new employees, many businesses simply won't be able to maintain the production and service levels they are expecting. In other words, these businesses are on the verge of seeing their overall income slide because they simply don't have the number of employees to meet their corporate goals. This is all part of a story that began a very long time ago. In the year 1946, to be exact. That was the time when the GIs were coming home from World War II and began the biggest family creation in history. It was the year that the first of the baby boomers were born. Now flash forward 65 years, that's the average retirement age, and we reach 2011, the year that saw the climb in job openings begin. That year, 2011, we had job openings for roughly 2.25 million workers, and the number of openings has climbed ever since. As noted, yesterday's record openings topped 10 million. That's 4 times the level seen in 2011. You see, the boomers are retiring now, and that should come as no surprise to anyone. But the scope of this retirement event is staggering. It's estimated that 10,000 boomers retire each day. That's well over 3.5 million retirements per year, and each retirement leaves a job opening that must be filled. That's over and above the normal job openings expected as businesses expand and grow. There's the reason we have so many job openings. It's not because of lazy workers who sit home waiting for the stimulus. Oh, sure, there may be some of that. But the bulk of the openings, at least 10,000 of them per day, is because one generation, the boomers, are leaving the workforce. It's also why the tables have turned. Employers no longer enjoy the upper hand. They are truly desperate for workers to fill those empty positions. So if ever there were a time to ask for that raise or look for that dream job that you've always wanted, this is that time. Speaking of the tables turning and now solidly on the side of the worker, today we saw the latest in unit labor costs. Interesting how economists describe this as a cost, while you and I see it as income and benefits. Nonetheless, these costs were up 1% in the second quarter of this year, after falling most of last year. I would expect at some point to see a substantial rise in this measure as labor's salaries and benefits continue to go up. Now, in earnings today, cyber currency platform Coinbase Global and 3D software company Unity Software will both report later this afternoon. And that's the value side for Tuesday, August 10. I'm David Ravel. Please join me in praying that our country may get back to work.